there was a little interruption in my thought pattern, but because the part one, my phone shut down, stopped. But uh, I was telling you why we call our area Catholic Holler. Catholic Holler was like a school and a church, like I really to this day I don't remember exactly all they had going on there, but we often viewed it as a little church, very nice little church, just before you go up into the holler. And so it was, it was all those Catholic people there. They kind of lived on their thing. They never, a matter of fact, I'm not even sure exactly where the people lived that attended the Catholic churches there. They're very nice playground and all of that. And I was telling you about us having a little store right from where the school. So the school is here, and just across from the school you have this little store, and oh boy, we love to go into that store. And at one time there was another store, just as you went before you got ready to go into the one that I was telling you is what Moore Street is. And so when I reviewed part one, I could see how that telling the story may be kind of uh, not understood by someone who does not live in my town now, but I just want you to know and to be encouraged and know that some good things could come out of your place wherever it is you came from. And because out of our little hollow there, we've got lawyers, doctors, teachers, writers, nurses, and I mean, just any, great people, just it's the most amazing thing how God did with that little town. I mean, when I think about it, we didn't know as children, because we just knew that we had a little place, what God had provided for us. It was really a nice, wonderful place, where people work together, to accomplish and get things done. We didn't always have everything we wanted all the time, but it was just peaceful, and people felt, safe and secure, even though that doesn't mean that ours was 100%, free of any things going on. There are little things goes on, and no matter what town you're from, probably, but I'm very proud of the Catholic Collar, and to everyone from there, I want to give a shout out to you all and let you know that I just love you guys so very much. All of you, ladies, women, men, children, boys, girls, everybody. I love you all from the hollow, my family and friends and all of you, So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I want to kind of move it along, in case I don't think it'll shut off this time because I have it on plugged up this time. I should have done it last time. It would have been nice to get something all together on a longer shot. I got about 11 minutes on part one, and this is part two, and so there was, there was probably a whole bunch of things I wanted to say about growing up in that little town there, because today towns are not quite like that, and the older mothers would always pull us to the side and teach us and tell us the right way to go and stuff, and they were never too busy to take the time out to minister to us children as we passed by. And that was one of the most wonderful things about growing up in Catholic Holler. And imagine, I had a lot of little play brothers and stuff. They was very, very good and trained very well, and they behaved very well. I'm very proud of that, And play sisters, and they too behaved very well, and just we had standards and morals, and I want to say that many communities are getting away from that. Anything does not go, anything does not work, because it's like a make believe world when you try to make things fit that doesn't fit, things against nature, and like that doesn't work. It may work a while, but if you want reality, we have to, work with nature, and know what makes sense and what does not make sense. We had standards, we had high morals, even though we still, we were children, rambunctious and misbehaved from time to time, but for the most part, we had standards. And without standards, because I was trained when I was coming up to have a line drawn, have some boundaries. So don't go outside the boundary, because like if the Lord wants the Most High, the Creator, we call them ancestors. Some people call them Jesus. Different people call Jehovah. Some calls them Allah. But we can't, don't be judges either, because who got all the real full information about everything we do, we believe, and we live by what we believe, and we see the Most High working in our lives, and by whatever means that we addresses him, her, or the all energy, all source, whichever way you address this, that there's something greater and bigger than yourself, but it's, manifested in you, with the greatness or goodness is manifested in us. We can do things. That's why we've been able to, not, I didn't do it myself, build tall buildings and trains and highways and all of these things that we do, there's an energy that gives us, that comes to us, that we are able to create. And and I would like to just encourage people that we have come this far by what we believe in, by our faith, and by good standards and morals, and having a line drawn, and having respect for ourselves as well as others, and showing love, So, this, I just wanted to, share that, because of, the people, when we worked together in Catholic Hollow there, and God brought all of us to some pretty good stages of life, and then, sometimes we want things we don't need and stuff like that. So that's how sometimes we get into a little bit of trouble, because we have to be, content on one level, not the content that we get complacent and don't want to better ourselves. There's always a better, level, a better person, a better, we want to be climbing to that all the time. And so I don't want to, well, let me say this way. I want to leave you on a good note. So, because the universe don't care if you want it or don't want it. We have to speak what we want, because that's what we will put the energy in. And so I've learned to don't give energy to that I'm not really, about. I rarely give energy to something that will not benefit me. So we want to give the energy to that what benefits us. So I want to leave you on a good note, and say that I hope you all have. This is coming up. This is weekend here, so have a great weekend. This will be, people will be looking at this tape later on and stuff and wonder what the date is and what's going on. But this is a weekend here, and so we're in January here. And January is getting away from us, because we're in the 20th week, of January. Well, it's actually the 1, 2, 3, not 20 week, the 20 day, 23rd day of January. So we're getting out of the month of January. And also, happy birthday to all the January people. Of course, I'm one too. Capricorns. Happy birthday to you all, and everyone. Just have a good, wonderful, pleasant day. And I love you. Take care. Until next time. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and give me a thumbs up. Okay. And if you haven't subscribed, double check, because sometimes the subscriptions don't go through. You hit certain buttons. It's 3 different buttons. The one with the 2 little arrows at the top and dark shaded, that's the one that subscribes. Okay. So because some people say they don't get stuff from me, and they say they have subscribed, and maybe they are not showing up because you may have hit one of the other buttons. I really do appreciate you. Bye bye. Till next time.